Aquarius, and welcome to your July 2020 work and career reading. I hope you've had a chance to have a look at the channel and to check out the July love reading, which they're all done now, so they're all uploaded. Let me know sort of what resonates with you and sort of what you think and how you feel about them all, because, you know, I love to hear your feedback. I do. Right, okay, we're going to get straight into it. I want to thank you, those of you who have subscribed to the channel already. If you haven't done, then please take a moment to do so and click the notification bell. It'd be really good to have you on this journey with me, as I always say. So here we go. I'm going to be doing some updated readings, by the way, during the month. Mainly love readings, I think, but I'm basically guided by spirit. So, you know, if I wake up one morning and I'm inspired to do a different type of reading, then I'll go with the flow. All right, let's get on with it then and see where we're going. Aquarius, with your work. Okay, so this is for July, Spirit, please. What guidance do you have for Aquarius regarding their work, their finance and their career? What guidance is there? Okay. We have come to the edge. I'm just going to lay a few cards before we get into them. Not for you. They've just said the word discerning, so don't let me forget that. Observer. Never-ending story. Okay. That's it. Right. Let's, in fact, no, I'm going to do this differently. Can you see those? Yeah. Okay, so we have never-ending story. Couple more, please, Spirit. I felt there was a never-ending story, so let's come out in reverse. So let's see what comes next. Okay, we have two. So we have go the distance, we have deep knowing, we're going to go for more. We'll get there, Aquarius, we'll get there. Unfinished symphony, co-create, and there's another one, blessed. Lovely. Okay, so feels like during the month of July, you're in the mood to leave the past behind, to take a step forward regarding your career. As it says, you've come to the edge. It feels like there's a decision to be made here, Aquarius. You know, it feels like you have some choices, but you're ready to take that leap. You're ready to sort of, you know, launch yourself forward into something new. I think you've been doing a lot of thinking about what's right for you and what isn't over the last few months. And, you know, it's time to actually sift out all the things that you feel aren't for you. So in terms of your work, you know, there may be things that you're happy with about it and there may be things you're not. As I say, this is the time for you to do some sifting, time for you to, you know, leave behind what doesn't serve you, and time to actually step forward. I feel like you've been sort of watching a situation for a while. You've been watching things develop. You've been actually, you know, looking quite carefully at your options. So, you know, if you have been looking at maybe a career change, or you have been, you know, just looking, maybe you've been monitoring, they've just said to me, see how things go. So it may be that you've been just monitoring a situation to see what developments there are, and, you know, and that will inform your decision as to whether or not you make a leap of faith or not. But Spirit is saying very clearly, just make sure that it's something that's for your highest good. Make sure that it's something that makes you feel good, something you want to be involved in. You know, make sure that it's something that makes your heart sing. And, you know, sift out all those things that make you unhappy, Aquarius. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It kind of feels like we have this card. It's interesting this, because we have never ending story. Later on they gave us the card unfinished symphony. So it feels, maybe you feel like you've been stuck in a situation or in a job or in, you know, some sort of situation with work that just seems to be going on forever, you know, and maybe this is why you're feeling it's time to sort of take that step forward, take that leap of faith, because you have this deep inner knowing that something isn't right for you. Like we said, it's not for you. So, you know, you've been dealing with something for a very long time, and you can see how this, I think it's a, I don't know if it's a fairy. The light's not very good in here. Potentially, I'm not sure. Anyway, this character here has their head in their hands as if to say, oh, I'm so through with this. I am so fed up with it, you know? And you know that it's time to move on. You know that that is over, and that it's not serving you in any positive way. It kind of feels like the moment has gone. The regeneration card came out upside down, and you may be feeling sort of stuck in dead energy at the moment. I love the regeneration card when it's the other way up, because it shows that from sort of, you know, difficulties, from the ashes, things will grow. But this did come up the other way, and it kind of feels that this situation just needs to be over, because, and you do need to take that step forward, because at the moment you're stuck. It feels like you're not being able to move forward with something to do with your work, you know, because it's been going on forever. Forever. I think you've got new ideas though, Aquarius. You know, we saw you here in the first row actually, you know, observing things, monitoring things, keeping an eye on something. And I think you have the feeling that there's something else out there that will help you go the distance. Something else that you want to do. Maybe it's something you're passionate about, something that you really feel is right for you, that you'd like to do for the long term. But at the moment you're struggling to move on to it because you're still dealing with whatever this situation is that's been going on forever, as I keep saying, you know. They don't want you to get stuck in energy that doesn't move. Stuck in energy that doesn't move. That's a strange sentence. Stuck in energy that doesn't move. Because, yeah, if you're in energy that doesn't move, you're pretty stuck anyway, aren't you? They don't want you to stay here, okay? There's things for you to be doing. They know that you're still dealing with this, and they've just said the word drama. You know, whatever this situation is you're not happy about, they're saying quite clearly, this isn't for you. You know, you're staying stuck, and it just feels like, they've just said soap opera to me. It feels like you're on a set of a soap opera. They said, you know, this is time for you to move into this row here, this observer row, this go the distance row, and there's an opportunity for you to co-create something beautiful. So, you know, this, whatever this idea is that you're working towards, in the back of your mind, maybe even, Aquarius, you know, you need to start moving in that direction as soon as you possibly can, because there's stuck energy here and just stuff that isn't serving your purpose. And you know this. You know that this situation needs to move on, and you know it's not good for you. So, you know, whether it is going to be a change of job for you, whether it's just, just not feeling happy with your work situation. The message from Spirit is that, you know, they're giving you their blessing to move on from this situation. Now is the time, Aquarius. Now's the time to move on. Bear with me. I'm going to pull some more cards. I just had the sniffles then. I'm going to stick with Oracle for the time being, because that's what feels right. So let's see, what is this? Come to the edge, please. Spirit, for Aquarius. What is the come to the edge, please? Come to the edge, please. Sorry, which one do you want? This one? Okay. Yeah. So we have come to the edge. We have a card, Thank God, which basically is about gratitude. It's time to actually give thanks for what has gone before. It's time to actually say, thank you for that experience. Thank you for that learning curve. But actually, I'm now ready. The lessons have been learned and I'm now ready to move forward. Move that down there. Okay. So, you know, this card is all about gratitude. It's all about being thankful for the lessons you've learnt and being able to move positively forward. What can you tell us, Spirit, for Aquarius about not for you? Why is the not for you card here? Oh my word. Oh my word, how interesting. So they're asking you to give gratitude for the lessons learned. They're asking you now, you know, give gratitude for the lessons learned, but hand it over to God, to universe, to spirit, to whoever you feel comfortable talking to in the spirit realms, you know. Whatever this difficulty is, whatever this situation is that you seem to have been dealing with forever and a day, you know that it's not good for you, and it's time to just hand it over to spirit and ask them for their assistance in dealing with this matter. Okay. You know, I think I said this I certainly said it in some of the love readings this time, that, you know, very often people will say, well, you know, why does spirit if they're looking out for us, why do they let so many bad things happen to us? Or, you know, why did they take me down that path in life? Basically, we're all here to learn lessons, and, you know, we all have free will. So if we need spiritual assistance, we have to ask for it, because they don't interfere in your life unless you ask for assistance in, you know, dealing with the situation. And this is what they're asking you to do at the moment. They're asking you to ask them to be able to assist you with this situation that you need to move on from. Excuse me, I'm very croaky today. Some weird reason. Probably talking too much, Aquarius, know me. All right, Spirit, why is the Observer card here for Aquarius, please, regarding their work? Why is the Observer card here? Okay, again we have this detox card, and I think, you know, in terms of things that aren't for you, it's interesting here. They're saying it's time to clear your life still. We're talking about clearing things out. We're talking about things that aren't for you. And the things that you've been observing, the things that you've been watching, the plans that you've been having, but not been able to move forward on. They're saying in order to bring those plans in, you need to clear out the old. So again, whatever this situation is you've been dealing with, Aquarius, it's time to move on from it, because the things that you really want in your life can't come in unless there's space for them to do so. I'm going to put that there. Let's have a look at the never-ending story. What's the never-ending story, please? Why is the never-ending story here? Why is the never-ending story here, please, Spirit? Yeah. It may be difficult, Aquarius. You may be getting fed up. You may feel worn out, like you've been dealing with stuff forever. But, you know, they're saying they are by your side. You know, you are safe in this situation. You know, this butterfly is protected by the leaves of this flower, you know. So although it may feel like you've been battling for a long time with whatever this situation is, just be reassured that you are safe. You know, they are looking out for you and protecting you. I mean, you can see here, going back to this card for a second, you can see here that the birds are circling, you know. It's almost as though they're showing an interest in the butterfly, but the butterfly is protected by the petals of the flower. So, yeah, know that you're protected in this situation. What can you tell us about the regeneration card in reverse, please? Yeah, they want you to be at peace with yourself. You know, we have call your spirit home. This is about being true to yourself. It's about, you know, time to actually look out for your inner child, your inner spirit, and make sure that you work towards inner peace, you know. And you can't do that. You can't flourish if you stay in this stuck energy. So they're really saying whatever this work situation is that is dragging you down, you know, it's holding your spirit back from being who you want to be and moving forward with the things you want to do. So, you know, it's a very clear message here. It needs to be dealt with. Let's go the distance, please. Go the distance, please, Spirit. Yeah, they don't want you to look. This card always interests me because it is called Turn Back. But, you know, in the context of these other cards, Spirit are saying that, you know, they don't want you. This person looks confused because in some ways, because you're dealing with a long-term issue, it's almost like you're being held back in some way. And you're feeling the need to turn back and to deal with past issues. But Spirit is saying, look, you know, this fresh start you have, you know, the things that you're planning, the things that are in the back of your mind that you want to go the distance with, you know is going to be good for you, are the things you need to work towards. They don't want you to turn back. They don't want you to get lost in not knowing whether to go forwards or go backwards. They want you to move towards more positive outcomes. Aquarius. Tell us about the deep knowing, please, Spirit. Yeah. You have this deep inner knowledge, Aquarius, about what's right for you. You know which way you want to take your work, your career. You know how you want it to develop, but you are letting things keep you stuck at the moment. And it may not be anything, you know, that you've a situation you've created. It may be circumstance that have kept you in that position, but you know, deep inside, you know where you want to be. You know, you've even got plans in place because you've been doing some research by the looks of it. You know the steps that you're going to need to take. You just at the moment haven't had the space to do it. It's almost like you want to focus in one direction, but you're being held in another place. And, you know, that's frustrating for you. But they're saying, you know, you have this deep inner knowledge. They want you to connect with your soul family. So, you know, if this is the direction you're heading in, and I keep pointing to the Observer card because, you know, it does feel like you have this sort of aim or plan in mind. And in order to get there, you need to be mixing with like-minded people. Okay, so, you know, seek them out. You know, it will help you move on. At least it may give you a bit of a reprieve if you feel you're moving in a positive direction with people who share your hopes, your dreams and your aims. So what is the unfinished symphony, please, Spirit? What is the unfinished symphony, please? We have two here. Which one? That one. Okay. Yeah, they know that it may not be easy for you to move on. You know, it may be because you've been dealing with the situation for a while, or trying to plan to go down a different route for a while. It may be that it almost seems too big of a leap to get to. Do you remember we started off with this card where it's time to make a decision and time to really go for it? But you may be feeling, after all you've been through, you may simply be tired, Aquarius, and you may feel like it's too big a leap to make all at once. And what Spirit is saying is, yeah, okay, you know, you may want to follow this new path, but take it in bite-sized steps, you know? just one step at a time, closer to your goal and your aim, alongside your soul family, is actually going to take you there. So, yeah, you know, it is there. It's just taking it one step at a time. Don't, you know, put yourself under too much pressure. What is the co-create here for, please? Do you want me to take this? Yes, you do. Okay. Yeah, you see? In fact, we'll take both of those. Wow, another gratitude card. Interesting. So we have this card of co-creation. Again, you may be co-creating with members of your soul family. You know? You may just be co-creating with the universe. Whatever your plan is, they want you to celebrate you. It feels like you've been held and stuck in one position for a while, and it feels like you've had frustrations along the way in trying to move that situation on, as I said before. So they're saying, you know, Aquarius, this is your time. You know, you can take your work forward and, you know, celebrate your successes. Every time you take a bite-sized step, celebrate that. Give yourself a pat on the back, because, you know, taking a step forward sometimes can feel like a mighty, mighty leap forward, simply because you've taken some action in the direction you want to go in. So celebrate you. And alongside that, as we talked about gratitude earlier with the Thank God card, we have a card that says, say thank you. You know, show your appreciation for the people around you. Show your appreciation for those who help you to move towards your goals and your aims, you know. Hugely important, because also that raises your vibration, makes you feel much more in control of things, much happier, much lighter, and you know, it will be the thing that helps you to move that energy into this energy. Okay, so you are blessed. Let's just pull another card. What have I couldn't find the cards then. Forgotten where I'd put them. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you know, they said you have spirit. They did make me smile. They say, you know, you are blessed. They are looking out for you, as they said earlier. You are safe. They are looking out for you. But you know, if you're feeling frustrated, you know, just let off some steam. You know. Give it to spirit, give it to God, give it to the universe, give it to the angels, you know. Tell them how you're feeling, tell them how you want to move forward, because, you know, let go of that frustration, because that will enable you to move forward. Okay? And it's nice in this card because there's celebration going on. There's celebration going on here with them waving the flags. And what did Spirit just say? They said, celebrate you. Okay? So it's okay to get frustrated and then, you know, let go of that frustration, because, you know, Spirit are there looking out for you, helping you move this situation forward. So, are we going to do some other cards, Spirit? What information do you have about this situation? Yeah, okay. We're going to use some of the Energy Oracle just to see how this is going to move forward. Let's just see how this is going to move forward. Spirit, how is this going to move forward for Aquarius, please? They've given us these two cards, so let's see what these are. So they've given us walking away, and they've given us daughter value. And what they're saying here is you need to walk away from a situation, which is what they've been telling us in, you know, the reading. You've got to walk away from a situation in order to walk towards a better life for yourself. So, you know, as I say, whatever this situation is that's keeping you stuck, Spirit are very keen that you take steps to actually improve your situation, because, you know, it's here for you. You know, if you walk through this doorway, there's abundance waiting for you, Aquarius. But you can't do that if you're stuck in this energy, and this is why they're telling you to walk away from it. Is there another one, Spirit, please? You've given us a whole pile here, so we're not going to go through the whole pile. Which one, please? That one. Yeah, they're sending you healing, you know. They're with you, that you are safe, as they told you before. You know, they are sending you healing through this process. So, you know, they don't want you to be afraid. This card always talks to me about illusions. Okay. So, you know, they say to you, they don't want you to be under any sort of illusion with this situation. They don't want you to feel that you can carry both situations at the same time. That is staying stuck and moving forward at the same time. This reminds me of the moon card a lot. And obviously it is the goddess of the moon, so that kind of makes sense. Really, Sarah? But, you know, there's very much a need for you to be honest with yourself, a need for you to look at how you want to move things forward, in order for you to go through this doorway, which will lead you to more success and positivity. Yeah, you've had it quite tough, Aquarius. I think the last sort of year or so has been really challenging for you. You know, it shows you here with a broken heart. It shows you there may be a situation that's been very upsetting for you, you know, but this is what Spirit want you to walk away from. What else, Spirit, please? Let's see what this is. Yeah, contract. So this situation you're dealing with may well have something to do with the contract. So there may be a legal contract that you're contesting. It may be a work contract of some description. It may be you just trying to negotiate a better work contract. You will know what resonates with you, Aquarius, and whether this reading is for you today. But if you've been dealing with a contractual issue for a while, then, you know, this is what Spirit are acknowledging, and this is what they're wanting you to walk away from. I mean, it's interesting here, and I'm going to pull another couple of cards, but we have, you know, Spirit are healing the pain that you've been through. They're here and they're working with you. They're wanting you to walk away from this situation that you've been trying to deal with. Let's see what the next one is. What advice do you have with daughter value, please, Spirit? Which one? We've got two. Yeah, I mean, here you are walking through this doorway into abundance. And, you know, we have a male figure around you who is, I mean, the cards are not generally gender specific, but these particular cards, this feels like a male energy to me. And here we have a man holding a heart. So, you know, this is somebody who cares about you a great deal, Aquarius. You know, it could be, you know, a male member of your family. It could be a partner. It could be a work colleague, for example. It's somebody that cares about you, and they care about you moving on, you being happy. And it feels like they're helping you in this situation to move towards greater abundance and greater happiness. So you have that support there, and I feel this is very much in the 3D, so very much in everyday life. They want to make sure that you're well, though. You know, they have some concerns that you're not taking enough time out and looking after you. There's a feeling that you're looking after other people a lot, while you're trying to sort out this situation at the same time. And, you know, they're saying to you, this isn't going to end well if you don't actually get some rest and rejuvenation, because you're going to basically, you know, exhaust yourself, Aquarius. Let's just get one more for this goddess of the moon energy, please, Spirit. Yeah. They don't want you to live too much in your headspace, Aquarius. You know, we talked about illusions, you know, and it may just be that because you've been dealing with a situation and you're maybe looking at it from all angles. It may be that, you know, you're overthinking a situation, or, you know, you're not looking at it very clearly at the moment, because, you know, you're almost seeing things reflected back to you. Yeah, they just keep saying illusion. Be mindful of that. So, right. I think that's quite a lot of cards. I'm just going to pull a spirit message card. In these work readings this month, Spirit have been asking me to do this. So I'm just going to pull a message. This is a message from Spirit. I'm just going to pull one card, because it's their sort of message for you. Okay. And we have intuitive nudges. I'll read it to you because the writing is very faint. It says, intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. They've already acknowledged your inner knowing in the reading. Here we had it, deep knowing. It says, intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to the divine spirit. So yeah, again, you know, use your intuition, connect with your soul family. Anything that's too difficult, hand it to God, hand it to the universe, spirit, the angels, whoever you talk to, you know, and take care of your intuition and any signs you may get along the way, Aquarius. Okay, so that ties up the reading for now. You look like you've got the opportunity to move in a really good direction during the month of July, but you do need to draw to a close whatever situation you're dealing with work, or, you know, put to bed the things that you feel are no longer serving you in your working life. Okay, so if you enjoyed the reading, please, if you could give me a like, that would be great, because it just helps the video to be seen. And as I said, I'll be doing some more videos throughout the month of July this time. So please remember to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any. But let me know what resonates with you. I love to, you know, communicate via the comments. So yeah, please let me know, Aquarius. But, you know, good luck. Time to move on, Aquarius. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.